Okay, when I first set up DVHS and put it in, I was like, oh, this doesn't look that good. But then I put the VHS in, and oh my god, I forgot how bad it looks.
It's not great. I mean, I don't remember having a problem with it.
No.
But then again, I spent most of my VHS watching years watching on a screen that was literally 12 inches.
Hey guys, and welcome to my 100th video on Maggie Pictures. Yeah, man, that's amazing, isn't it? Today's video is going to be about VHS tapes, what I think is the best format ever made, and today I'm going to be talking about why. So sit back, relax, get a snack, and I'll tell you all the reasons why VHS is better than you remember. Right guys, so here's a good example. I know what you're thinking. VHS does not look good in 2026. And if you're playing that on your flat screen in your room, then yes, you are 100% without a doubt correct. However, have you ever heard of cathode ray tubes? Hence CRTs. These are tube television sets, and this is what VHS was made for. I don't know why this is, but VHS looks absolutely terrible on flat screens. Hence LED TVs, you know, the little lights. If you are to watch VHS with an enjoyable experience, watch them on a CRT. It will have 5 billion times better picture and sound quality than on a flat screen TV. Why is this? Like I said, I actually don't know, but it's a fact. And I have a huge VHS collection because I love VHS with all my heart. And let me show you some raw footage of what VHS looks like on a CRT. And mind you, it will look even better when you watch it in real life. Alright, now the VHS you're going to be seeing me test is Chicken Run! Now, as you saw from one of my most recent videos, if not most recent, my Bugs Bunny pull string puppet video, I played Chicken Run at the end. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And let me show you how good VHS looks on a tube TV. Enjoy. Now already you can see how the words are crystal clear. They are not blurred at all.
For centuries, mothers and fathers have read these
Now tell me,
stories
does that
of
really
children
look that bad?
everywhere.
Hear the sound
But
quality.
there is one tale that has yet to be told.
You definitely need some Tic Tacs or something, because your breath stinks.
Really? DreamWorks Pictures presents Shrek.
Don't look down. Look down. Don't look down. Shrek, I'm looking down.
The story of an unlikely hero.
Alright, now I'm not saying VHS is DVD quality, nor am I even remotely saying VHS looks as good as 4K Ultra D. If I said that, I would be an idiot, because it is not as clear as 4K Ultra D. I'm not saying it's the most clear thing I've ever seen. What I'm saying is, people over-exaggerate how bad VHS looks. VHS looks much better than average. And now, I want to talk about something else. Right, this is a huge myth. If you ask anyone how long a VHS tape lasts, they will say this.
The rated lifespan of a tape that's being stored correctly is 10 to 25 years.
Bullcrap. Not true, even remotely. VHS tapes last 5 billion times longer than that. I have a VHS tape from 1986 that still plays perfectly. That is not true, even remotely. Now, I want to talk about something else now, since it will lead up right next to this. Okay, let's say for some reason in 2026, you own a VHS collection, like I do. Now, this is extremely important. Let's say that you're like, I have a VHS collection in my garage. Or I have a VHS collection in my attic. Don't do this. People abuse VHS tapes without even knowing it, so let me give you some advice here. Number 1, never leave it in a hot environment. These are the 3 things that kill VHS tapes. 1, being recorded over. 2, humidity. And 3, heat. Now, let's start with number 1, being recorded over. The more you record over a VHS tape, the worse it will get, period. But now let's start talking about storage. That was just a little tip for you guys there. Storage. When you store a VHS tape, always leave it in a cool, dry place. I have my VHS tapes in the basement, finished basement, with a dehumidifier. If you do not leave it in a dehumidifier basement or someplace that's just cool and dry, this will happen. That doesn't look too good, does it? And it will absolutely destroy your tapes. Absolutely destroy your tapes and make them unplayable, and then you have to clean them. It's a nightmare. So to prevent this, keep it in a cool, dry place, and your VHS tapes will also have a longer lifespan, because here's what happens. When humidity gets into your tapes, it eats away at the binder that holds on the magnetic particles, which then in turn loosens the binder, which then makes the magnetic particles fly off, and then makes your tape turn white instead of black. It's not good. So that's just a bit of advice for you there, and I hope that helps. Alright guys, I want to thank you for making it this far. I know this is way off topic and I never do this for my videos, but I thought I would do something special and something that I agree with for my 100th video for Maggie Pictures, which in my opinion is a huge deal. And I just want to say this. VHS is not as good as DVD. VHS is not as good as Blu-ray, and VHS is definitely not as good as a flat screen TV. But there is something special about going in your basement and finding a movie to watch and not go through endless searches on Netflix to try to find a movie. It means more. Even if you don't like it, I just wanted to give you some tips so that you'd be more knowledgeable to know that VHS isn't as bad as people want you to think it is. They are not covered in lines. They are not colored in terrible, like, white stuff. They do not have color bleeding. They look fabulous. They do not look amazing, but they look a B+. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye now.